Hi, my name is Kaylee, and welcome to the Girly Voice podcast. This is my little corner of the internet where I share my thoughts, lessons, and the messy but beautiful parts of growing up. I turned 21 this year, I'm in college, and I literally just got married a few days ago. So life feels exciting, overwhelming, and honestly, a little scary. So let me be real and tell you what 21 feels like right now. 21 feels amazing until you're living 21. At 21, I feel like so many of us are either in school, working, or trying to balance both. And for me, it's been a mix. Classes, assignments, and also working to support myself. And if you're not in school, you're still trying to balance work and life, making time for friends, family, relationships, and just yourself. The hardest part is feeling like there aren't enough hours in the day. You're constantly asking yourself, am I doing enough? Am I behind? And it's really hard when you go on Instagram or you go on social media and you see your old high school friends or you see people that you used to know, and everyone is just in different stages in their life. And we start to compare our lives to theirs. Some people are traveling. Some people are already done with school. Some people have jobs and homes and their families, and you start to wonder if you're behind. But what I've learned at this age is that balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It's more about choosing what matters most in the moment and letting go of all the guilt when you can't do it all. And also not comparing yourself, because everyone has just different experiences in their life. Not one person has the same experience, and every decision that you make has led you to where you are now, and every future, every life, it's different. And you get to a point at 21 where it makes you start thinking about the bigger picture. Like, okay, I'm technically an adult now, so what's next? Am I on the right path? Am I where I'm supposed to be? And there's this pressure to have it all figured out, your career, your finances, even your personal life. But the truth is, nobody really has it all figured out at 21. And it's more about trying things, making mistakes, and learning along the way. In fact, this is the age where we start to find ourselves. This is the stage where we are learning about ourselves and what we want to be in life. And instead of wondering, am I in the right place? You can start saying, I'm right where I'm meant to be. As I mentioned before, I got married a few days ago, and let me tell you, it was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life. Because of our age and being where we are right now, we have to be really mindful about budgeting. And weddings can get really expensive. And when you're young and just starting out, you don't always have a huge budget to work with. And I learned a lot about making decisions that fit our finances, even when it meant letting go of the Pinterest perfect picture in my head. And that taught me something bigger. Adulthood is really about navigating priorities. You can't have it all at once, and that's okay. What matters is creating memories and moments that feel authentic to you. But now that the wedding is behind us, it's about what's next. Not just as individuals, but as a couple. That means figuring out finances together, building routines, and honestly moving away from relying on parent help as much. And it's exciting, but it's also a little scary, because you start to realize how much responsibility you're stepping into at 21, which it's a lot, because you already have so many responsibilities by yourself, and now you share responsibilities with another person. And it makes me think about the kind of life I want to build and the habits I need to create to get there. And it feels like the stage is all about becoming more independent, not in a perfect overnight way, but step by step. Now, just because I got married doesn't mean everybody else should be getting married at 21. That was more a personal decision that we made. I had been with my partner for a while now, 3 years already, and we just had a mutual decision to get married. But not everyone is at this stage, and that's okay. Because this is the first episode, it's gonna be a short one, but if you guys would like a more deep conversation about being 21, make sure to like the video and comment. And if you guys would like more wedding content or tips on wedding planning and budgeting, just comment it down below and it'll get done. Don't forget that you are right where you are meant to be, and everybody's time is different, and life is meant to be taken slowly because you only live once. So it's time to stop comparing your life to another and start thinking, what do I want to do with my life? Because you're only 21 and you have a long life to live. Thanks for listening to the Girly Voice podcast, and here's to figuring it out together.